Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on I Found a Way by First Aid Kit. It's a beautiful little song. I'm going to teach you the whole song. We've got 3 pages of music. It's quite a lot to get through, but I'm going to teach you the whole thing. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video. Leave me some comments in the comment section as well, including any songs you'd like me to do next. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to print the tabs off this, I'll put them on my Patreon site. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 7. Now the intro sounds like this. So to play that, we're just going to place a finger on D2. We're going to play the E string, then the D2, and then the G and the B strings at the same time. So I'm using my thumb to play the E string, then my thumb to play the D string, and then I'm using my index and middle finger to play the B and the G strings. You could play this with a plectrum if you prefer, whichever way you prefer. I like to play it with fingerstyle. So we've got, and then you can play the B and G strings again, and then the D string, fret 2, and then the G and B strings. So the first bar you've got. The next bar is the same thing, but you move your finger to fret 4 on the D string. So you've got same right hand, you're going. And then bar number 3, you go back to fret 2. Bar number 4, back up to fret 4. So the first 4 bars, slowly. And up speed. So that's the intro and it repeats. So you play the whole line twice. And then the singing starts with the verse. And it's exactly the same in the first verse. So we just do that. And repeat. So that's the verse, exactly the same as the intro. And then the next line we've got. Some chords. So this is where I'd grab a pick. You could play the beginning bit with the pick and fingers, or you can just hide the pick or put the pick down and then just grab it at this part. But from here onwards, I'll use a pick. So we're going to start with a C chord, which is your first finger on B1, second finger on D2, third finger on A3. And it's going to be the same rhythm throughout the song. And the rhythm's going to go down, down, up, up, down, up. So slowly it's down, down, up, down, up, and up speed. So down, down, up, down, up. Same rhythm. Anytime you see chords, you're going to put that rhythm in. The next chord is a G chord, which is your third finger, E3. Your first finger on A2. And your second finger on E3 nearest to your face. Same rhythm, down, down, up, down, up. Then we've got a D chord, which is your second finger on E2, first finger on G2, and third finger on B3. Play the bottom 4 strings, same rhythm, down, down, up, down, up. And then easy chord, E minor, just need to put a finger on A2 and D2. It then goes back to the C chord, and then the G chord, and then there's 2 bars of D. So the whole line, slowly you got. And when you're playing and trying to change those chords, you can take your fingers off for the last hit. So if we're going from the C to the G, you go like, and almost take your fingers off when you play that last hit to get into the G. Okay, and then there's so that's the next line. Then we go on to the interlude, which is the same as the beginning bit. So you play it either with a pick, which actually sounds quite nice, or you could do finger picking for this. So there's only one line of that interlude. And then we go to verse 2, which is similar to that interlude. We're going to start with an E minor chord. And we're going to play the bottom two strings, top two strings nearest to your face. And then hit the D, G and the B strings. And we'll go down, up, down, up. So it goes. And in the next bar, bar 22, leave your first finger on A2, but put your third finger on D4 and do the same idea. So bars 21 and 22 you've got. And bars 23 and 24 are the same. So up to speed, the whole line is. That repeats, so you do the whole line twice. And then we go on to the next line, which is similar to like the third line that we played. All the same rhythm, down, down, up, down, up throughout it. And you've got a C chord, G chord, D chord, E minor, then C, G, D, C, and then D for 2 bars. So slowly that line goes. And up speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which takes us to the chorus. Now the chorus is kind of like 2 lines long, actually 3 lines long I should say. The first line of it, which also repeats, goes like this. So for that you've got G chord, same rhythm as we've done before, 2 bars of it this time, and then 2 bars of C, 2 bars of E minor, and then 2 bars of D. And that line will repeat, but let's just play that line through once. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that line repeats, and then we go on to the next line, which still kind of feels like it's part of a chorus. And we've got A minor, which is first finger B1, second finger on D2, third finger on G2. 2 bars of that A minor, 2 bars of C, and then 4 bars of E minor. So you've got. Now this line repeats 3 times, so you've got to play that 3 times round, and then the next line is like the same, so you've got A minor for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, but then G for 4 bars. So that line will go. Then that goes on to the next verse, which is verse 2. Verse 3 actually. And it's the same as verse 2. So you've got. And it repeats. And then the next line, so this next verse is, these 2 lines here are the same as the verse was before. So the next line, same as we had before, C for a bar, G for a bar, D for a bar, E minor for a bar, C, G, D, C, and D for 2 bars. So we've played it already, so here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. then takes us on to the chorus, same as the chorus we had before, so we should be able to play straight through that. G for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, E minor and for 2 bars, and D for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. That repeats twice. Then you go on to the next line, which again we've already played. A minor for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, E minor for 4 bars. That line repeats 3 times. Let's just play it once through. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next line is changed slightly. On the previous time that we went round, we went A minor, C, and then G for 4 bars. But for this time, it goes A minor for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, E minor for 2 bars, and then A minor for 2 bars. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next line, E minor for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, and G for 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last line is just like the outro, and you're just going to play the chords. Don't put any rhythm in, it just strums it each chord once. So you play G once, it lasts for 2 bars, but only play it once, and then C once, E minor once, D once, and then a G chord just to finish. So you get like this. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson, especially the person who requested it. Thanks for the request. If you have enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video. And I love to hear from you. So please let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off for this, which would probably be a good idea because there's 3 pages of it and it might get a bit confusing if you're not reading it with the music. So I'll put the tabs for this on my Patreon site and then you can print them out. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier and I'll see you next time.